Hi everybody, wait just a minute, let me get this mini chat thing going. Tool. I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. We'll pick that one. Next. I'm trying. That's not the right one. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll leave it like that. Okay, this is Down Home Crafty Things, and let me see if I can find me first, so I can read the comments. I don't know if I'm on there or not. Yes. Sorry. Let's make a flower. I was thinking we could make a zinnia out of the Unique in the Creek board. And we're going to use the yellow fabric mesh. Let me remove my book. Oops. If you go live, you know how that goes. Everything goes wrong. But I'll just pick them up. I'm going to put a lip on that table so I don't lose everything. And I thought we'd make the zinnia this color. I thought it'd be pretty this color. That with the yellow center and then put the green leaves. I'm using the Unique in the Creek board, which it has the holes. And I'm using the zip ties. I shouldn't need glue. I do have this in my Facebook. It's called Facebook if you want to go to Etsy if you'd like to purchase this flower. It'll be in my Etsy shop under Facebook, and it just has the material showing. Okay, first thing is I put the hanging hoe in. Now, see, I can't see comments. There. Hi, Lemon. I don't know if I got my box set up or not, Lemon. Let me shut me off. I can hear me. There. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Susan, Eve, and Deb. And of course, Casey, Lemon Drop. First thing you do is you put your zip tie in the middle, because we're going to be doing this middle petal. And the zip ties have where it's got a belly or flat. Well, I always say you put the flat up to the sky, so then you always know that you have it in right. Okay. You don't have to preload these. Now, the way we're doing this today is we're going to take the middle and we're going to fold it. These are 10 by 9, or 10 by 10 sheets is what I cut them. And then you take and you just start here in the middle and scrunch it, and then just bring these in like this. Scrunch it together. And it makes it like a, I don't know, a bubble. And then you take and you put these down. And let me see this one way. Might be able to see it better. Then you put it down in here, in the middle, and you zip tie it. Now, the only ones that I say that we'll probably have to trim off is these middle ones, just a little bit, because they're all going in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this one just a little. To be honest, I haven't made this flyer for a long time. I made one a long time ago. So then you take another piece of yellow and you go halfway with it. And this is fabric mesh, and I did not use my bag sealer, I call it. Go towards center and you just go across the bottom. And you don't start on the edge because you want that edge to come in to make the bubble. Is what you're wanting. Is the edge to make the bubble. So then you lay it in here. And it really doesn't matter whether you have your tails in or out on this one. Hi, Susan. Hi, Miss Jan, my best buddy in the world. How are you? Are you up to making signs? So you just take these 4 middle ones. This is how you do it. You fold it, and then you just kind of go down. I start from about an inch from the side, and I scrunch it to about the other inch from the other side, and on the inside or outside. Jackson, how's Jackson? You ready to go to shopping again? You're an awful cute little boy, Mr. Jackson. Okay, we got one more. You fold it, bring it down. And you hook these down like this, so then it makes a bubble. Thanks for sharing, Pam. I really appreciate it. I don't know if my bot's working or not. I hope it is. I tried to make it work. Maybe if it's not, Casey might work on it for me. Casey has lemon drop, lemon jello. What was it? Lemon Drop Wreath shop. That's what Casey's shop is. She helps me with my bot. She's got 2 little cute kids too. Until I can get this bot all under took care of. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm just going to pin them up in the middle with a clothespin, just to keep them out of the way for this next circumference that I'm going to use. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in so that I'll have it. And I won't have to hold on to the pedal and that both. And put the zip tie in. I'm going to go ahead and do that all the way around the middle and see with this floor, with this board. Now, you can go to Unique in the Creek and you can order these boards. And if you put down home, you can get a 10% discount. I know we're making everything. I know Michelle, Miss Monkey, she made the Sarah flyer yesterday. Mine's up there. They are really pretty and easy with these boards. She done, I want to say, 7 days lives. Oh boy, I did it. So my bot's working. And then just put these in. Do it like that. Can everybody see good enough? I'm trying to get it up here where y'all can see exactly what I'm doing. Of course, right now all I'm doing is putting these zip ties in this circumference number 4. I'm putting the zip ties all the way around. So then when I take my mesh and fold it, all I have to do is just put it in there and zip it. That's what's so easy about these. And then if I don't do it right, we can click it, unclick it, and do another one. I am making a Zinnia flower. It's going to be yellow and fuchsia. So, this is the end of the row. I always hate the end of the row. But what you do is you take and you fold it like this. And then you bring it up like this. Side. Oops. You fold it like this. See how it's like that? Fold it like this. You bring this side up and pinch. And then you bring this side up and pinch. So on this flower, it really ain't going to matter about the fraying because you're not going to see the fraying. So then you have like a bubble. Then you take that bubble and you stick it in your zip tie. And you pull your zip tie. And I'm going to cut that tail off because it's a little long. Like this. See? That's what it looks like. And it will, as you go around, we'll drop the yellow down so that you can see it. But you just take and you can hold it between your fingers like this. Pull this piece up. And then pull this piece up. And all you're doing is pretty well just kind of squashing and making a bubble. See the bubble? Which one? This one? The flower pan? It's in my Etsy shop. Down Home Crafty Things. Like this wreath, I put it in there. but all you're going to see on it is just the material. And I can make them any color you want. If you want anything, all you have to do is PM me. It's easy to cut these little things off now because we're going in a circle. Cut the zip ties off. Now look, when this, now isn't that going to be pretty when you fill it all the way up? Hi Sharon. Glad you're watching. Just take and you just put your finger like that. Just want to kind of wrap it around. Take this one, wrap it around, and then you just feed it in the zip tie. And I pull it up to the bubble. And then pull the zip tie. And then you take another one, bring it up like this, wrap. See how I wrap this one in between? And then I take this piece and I'll wrap that in there. And then you have a bubble. And a bubble, if you look at a zinnia, that's kind of the way they look, is they have bubbles. Or I think they look like bubbles. Jackson, are you being a good boy today? And then on these, you need to trim off some, just a little bit of the tails. See, when I go in here, you can see I'm trimming just a little bit of that tail off. And you probably could do that before you get it in there, is what you probably can do. And what these are going to do, these are going to come on up, and it makes it full that way. So you do it like this, bring this one around, bring this one around. What do y'all think about that? I'm making a zinnia flower. I thought that the hot pink and the yellow would be really pretty in a flower. How is Barbie doing? I haven't seen you for years. If you're the same one, here you go. You do it like this. And like this. And you just put it in and pull the zip tie. If there's a flower you all would like me to make, or something you would like to learn how to do, just send me a message and we can do anything you want to do. I'm dying to make a lolly flower, and I'm thinking about making it out of this blue material I've got here. I thought that would make a pretty flower. You just put it up like this, and then it makes a bubble. But I usually always just do 10 by 10. It saves on mesh if you do 9 by 9, but I just do 10 by 10. Is what these are cut at. And then you just bring them up like this, and I say just take this piece and wrap around your finger. And then you take this piece and wrap around that end, and then it makes a bubble. And then you take these little indentions where they can go in together, so they'll lay together. Cut the zip tie and cut its tail off. Okay, now we've got that first row done. And that's what it looks like so far. Thank you very, very much. I try. But you just take it up, put it across, and you have your petal. And now I need more zip ties. It's easier if you preload your zip ties before you start. So then you don't have to hold your petal and this. And you just push that down in there. And zip it. Like that. Let me do it like that. Let me see there. There. See. I use 10-inch mesh. It's 10 by 10 is what I cut. And you just take it and you just fold it like this. And then wrap this piece around that one. Wrap this piece around that one. And I don't have a zip tie. And go to your next two circles, or next two holes. The center was the same size. It's 10 by 10. And when you get out here on the outer side, you're not going to have to cut your tails off, because it will slide right in underneath the other one. You just have to cut your zip tie. See? I'm going to go ahead and feed some of these zip ties in here in the hose. Well, it's easier to do it this way. So then I can make the petal and just put it in there and zip tie it. The center pieces were 10 by 10. All of the mesh is 10 by 10. And this is a really fairly easy flower to make. And it's really, I think it's really pretty. It's springy looking. And it's, like I said, it's in my Etsy store if anybody should want it. You like the blue one? That's in my Etsy store. I'm going to be making another one of those. I've got it. I was going to make one in turquoise. No, that one's turquoise. I was going to make it in a fuchsia. Hi Pam, first time watching from Myrtle Beach. I wished I was at Myrtle Beach. I plan on getting there before the summer's up. I like to go during the winter when it's warm, because it's always cold here. Or I stay cold. Okay. I have all those. Now let's just put these in there. Like I said, you take this, you go up like this, take this one like this, and this one around like this, and you have you a bubble. See how the bubbles on the sides? I just take and put the dimples on the sides, and I put these in to about where it started. Hi Laura. I don't care to spread the love. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a contest. Thank you, Casey, for sending everybody my way. I really appreciate it. You just And see, then the dimples on both sides, I put those on the side, and I just stick those in. And pull it. And then we go to the next one. Up like this, around, and around. And then I take and I just stick it straight in there with my dimples on the sides. I don't guess it would really matter how you had your dimples, but I put them on the side. Hello, Peggy. You're a northerner. You just do this and this. Let's see, you've got your dimples. And let's see. Hey, we going, there it is. We've got this rose, or got this zinnia done. We're on the next row now. Like I said, it's easier to put your if the zip ties are there. I still got 2 more zip ties. So you can kind of spread your little pockets out. And then you just take another one and take it and go over top, and then I take and push this bottom part in. First time from Alabama. We're here the last couple of days. You missed the beginning? Well, you do the same thing all the way through. But you can save it to your page and go back and watch it from the beginning. And then you just keep poking them up. One more on that row. And I guess you could do the middle. I've never tried doing the middle ones this way too, but the middle ones was easy too. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Bonnie. Let's see. And there we go. Now, we have that row done. I want to put a zip tie. There. Now, we have this very last circumference to do. And I'm going to go ahead and put the zip ties in there so that we'll have it, it's easier to pull them if I've got the zip ties in. But you can load your whole board up before you even start. Does everybody understand how to do this? Is there something I can show you to help you? Hello, Sue. Hi, Jessica. If there's something else, another color, wonder what color it would be. You think lavender would be pretty with a dark purple in the middle? I even thought of a burnt orange would be probably pretty for one of these flowers. And thank you so much, Peggy. Seems like when you spread the love, it's like a great big old hug to us, because it's helping to get our business, my little small business started. Oh, red. Red would be pretty. I've got some red. Red would be pretty. And you can make this out of pretty well. I haven't tried it with the poly burlap, but I've done it. This is the floral in the middle, and this is just metallic burlap, or metallic poly mesh is all it is. And I hope my bot's working. Louisville, Kentucky. Hello, Sarah. I'm on the other side of Elizabethtown, in between Elizabethtown and Bowling Green. So we're close. But if you do, you could set and load all these zip ties in, and then it wouldn't take you no time to do your flower. In fact, that's what I do a lot. I'll sit and watch TV with my husband putting zip ties in my boards. He laughs at me. He says, "Don't you have enough boards with zip ties in them?" I said, "You can't ever have enough zip ties in your boards." I'm going to start selling some kits on the flowers. But I'm trying to figure out which one to do. I think Monkey is doing the ladybug. And I think Isabella with Sparkles is doing the ladybug, the watermelon, and the bumblebee. She might be doing the rose too. I'm not really sure. Okay, one more goes here. And then we can start making more petals. Okay. You see, I got all my zip ties in. So now all we have to do, you take this and you go up. You put this around this side. And you put this one around this side. And then you don't have no frays. And then you just put it in. And I just pull it until it's right at the edge. I pull it until it's right at the edge of the bubble. So then that way then you can see it. I can do a cross. I haven't done one yet this year. I've done a lot of them last year. But we can do a cross. What kind of cross would you want me to do? Would you want to do a mesh one, or would you like it to be on a, like on a grapevine? She quit taking orders at 120. Well, I know she's cutting all the mesh and doing it all. So when you get your kit, you're just going to be just putting it together, because she's got the pieces cut. She's got it all. No, you don't use a whole roll of pink, because this is a whole roll, and I'll tell you when I get done how much I've got left. But I think we're going to have some left. Not sure. But we'll see. We'll see. And like I said, you can make this with, okay, you're wanting a cross for a grave. I tell you what, my son died 2 years ago. And he loved crosses. So that's what I will do, because he would love for me to put a cross on his grave. So, give me a day or two to get some stuff together or look around. I might have some stuff around here. If I do, we'll do it tomorrow. About 3 o'clock. I'm making a zinnia. Is the kind of flower. Because my son loved crosses. He was 32. And it was very hard on me. That's when I really started doing a lot of crafts. That's when I started my wreath business, to give me something to do to keep my mind occupied. Because he lived with me. And it's been very hard, but my wreath therapy is good for anybody to keep their mind going on. But we will. I'll do a cross. I will look and see if I've got a cross. And what kind of cross are you talking about? You want one to go on a grave? We can do one out of mesh. Make a mesh cross. If I don't have the frame, I might make one. Do it like this. And then. But this flower is just almost done. And then, these are really pretty. The inventor of this board, Lori, has got a pool. And what she did, she made a whole wall of flowers and stems of these flowers on the back out by her pool. And it looked beautiful when she showed the picture. But, see, this is pretty simple. And you just push it in. Yeah, we'll try to do a cross tomorrow. I'm sure I've got something around here to make a cross. If not, I will make one out of the coat hanger. If I can figure out. Like this and this. Eve, I'm hooked on these boards too. I mean, pretty well all my lives anymore has been doing these boards, because I just want everybody to know that you can do these boards, and you can make about anything. And it keeps your mind busy. And it don't break the bank. But you can go to Unique in the Creek and order these boards. I'm going to be doing a workshop at Michael's in E-Town, which is about an hour away from me. And we're going to use the Unique in the Creek boards also. But you can get the boards from Trendy Tree and buy your mesh. And you can get them from Craft Outlet. You can get them from Amazon. And you can get them at Unique in the Creek. But the only way you use your 10% discount is at Unique in the Creek. And there's your bubble. We've got this flower done. Hi, Gina. Hello from Texas. I bet you got pretty weather at Texas, don't you? It's not bad up there today in Kentucky, but because it rained all weekend, I think. It was cold. Snowed a little yesterday, but not much. Not enough to hurt. Kids still went to school. And you just slide that in. I'm just tickled my butt works. Yes, there is different ideas, different combinations of flowers. I don't like to smash my bubbles. It might take the whole row. I didn't think it would, but I didn't know for sure. You don't know until after you do it. And this would be pretty in the material mesh too, because they do have the material mesh in the, and it's waterproof just like this plastic is, the Deco mesh. I like to be creative too, Eve. The sun's out. It's cold, but the sun's out. It's better than raining. But I wish it'd just stay warm year round. But then that would spoil me. Because I know the cold weather hurts so many people. Hurts the bones. Here we go. Almost be like just a few more petals. Pull it up. I think everybody knows how to do the petals now. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. I need to start, I think I'm going to start doing lives every day for a week like Miss Monkey did. Try to do it every day about the same time. 3 or 4 o'clock. Let me see something that needs to be cut off. Them frays. Get them suckers off. Germantown, Maryland. Maryland. 23 in Colorado. Boy, that's cold. Sorry for you, it's cold. Well, I bet a wood stove would feel good on that. I don't even know if y'all have wood stoves up there. We're getting her done. Now, there is 8 holes on the outside of these boards that you can put leaves in, or you can put one of these petals in, and it'll just make the flower a little bigger. What I like about this flower, you don't see any of the frame. It might be in there, but you don't see it. So there is this much of it done. Let's add, see there's 8 here. I got 8 more pieces. Well, I got 4 more. We're going to put them on there. So we are using the whole thing. So let's see what it looks like when we put them on the outside. We'll put them on the outside hose that we're not going to put the leaves. And when you do that, you have to take these, like the old board. You have to take these and do them like this. Because then you're going to have to run your zip tie, the other one, inside of it. And you all probably didn't get that. And then go ahead and cut your tail off. Like this. And we'll clip this off. This zip tie. Then you've got your zip tie like this. And then you go in on this board right here. Like this. And put that in. Because this, you're not going side to side, you're going up and down with this one. And I don't put this one in the hole because I'm going to put a leaf on it. And see, there it is. It just gives it a little more, makes it a little bit longer. And if you'll pull that all the way to the edge, I'm putting that zip tie on the inside here. Like that. I might go get another roll of this and make a couple more petals. It depends. Okay, we do it like this. Then you take your zip tie and you put it around it. You zip it out here because we're on the very edge of the board, and the edge doesn't have but one hole. So then you take and you zip it, then you take another zip tie and you just put it down inside of that one, like that. Then you just tighten it, and you cut that one off, and then you come to your board, and you have your pedal like this. You put this in here, you just poke that down in there. And the reason why I'm not putting the heads in those holes is because I want to put leaves on it. And then you just pull the zip tie. And that just makes it there. And it gives it just a little bit more, makes it a little bit more rounder on this outside. Let's see, I put one there and there, and I got two more. I think we're all wanting spring to be here so fast. And all these pretty colors. I seen March lilies were blooming. Oops. Take this, and you go around. But if I would have cut the mesh 9 by 10, you would have had more than enough to put the outside. Because I think it cuts exactly 40 pieces if you do that. Did I did do that. Let's see if it'll go in there. I might have cut that because I made it too, I didn't put my other zip tie in to be able to put it on the outside before I zipped it too tight. But you just put the zip tie on there. Hi, Cindy. And then put this in before you pull it tight like I did a while ago. And you just pull it tight. And I'm going to go ahead and make this one. You can make these petals on up. Wrap it around. Take your zip tie. And you hear that zip, so you know it's good. Let me see, pull it down just a little bit there. Now put another zip tie in. And you pull it tight. And then you just cut it. Then you come over to the board and your outside hose. We've got one here and here. And I think I'm going to put it here and here on this side. You take your zip tie and you put it in the hole. Put this down that way. And you zip it. There. I put it down in that hole. And we got one more. And I said we was going to do it right here. So you take and you just put it like that. See the hole? And you zip tie it. And put it down in there. Okay, now we're going to put the leaves on it. So the way I do the leaves is I take And I lay it down like this. See how it folds? And the leaves are 10 by 10. And this is material mesh. And I just do it like that. And then you'll take on your board. Oops, got hold of my blue. Can't wait to use this blue. I think that is going to make such a beautiful flower. Put this here. I'm laying it down so I can see what it's going to look like to make sure I have it shaped the way I want it. And you can take just a little bit of glue if you want to glue them together. But now this is going to fray. There. I'm making it look right on this side, and then I'll show you. There is your leaf. Here's hanging out. So we'll put another set of leaves right here. So the way I do my leaves is I lay it flat. I fold one end, and then I fold this other one. And then I scrunch in the middle, like this. So then, when you fold it, it kind of looks like a leaf. And then I bring it over to the board. Where was I putting it? Right here. Or right here. Right here. And we take a zip tie and we put it in. I lay my leaf down. Hi, Candy. And I'd really appreciate it if you haven't shared and liked my page. I'd really appreciate it. That helps me get my small business started. And then just cut the ravels off, and I think that might be enough leaves. What do y'all think? So what do you think? You like it? Like I said, it's in my Etsy shop if you'd like to purchase it. Or if you want one different color, just shoot me an email. Now, I'm going to try my best to do a cross tomorrow that you would put outside on a gravesite. But this is the flower. And it's done. So, until tomorrow, much love and God bless.